So Mars, what na? Do you want to talk about everything and anything under the sun? Listen to our fellow Pinoy stories or just catch up? Big cuento?
Why not? Here at Mars What Na podcast, everything is free-flowing, like the alcohol that we may or may not be drinking.
You've got your Kumars Michelle and
Bethany, here finding what makes us distinctly Pinoy, our similarities, our differences.
covering the topics about Pinoy experience from the motherland and abroad.
Catch us on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Kita Kits!
The views and opinions of this program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Kingdom podcast. The show might include strong images and language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
This episode of the Kingdom podcast is brought to you by the Bunk Collective.
It's scary to even think about this show. Through hell or high water amidst the variety of challenges, and after 8 years of doing what we do best, one thing united us all. One show ruled them all. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Wait a second. I think you got the wrong kingdom. Do you even know what happens on the show?
I was not prepared for that story that you're about to tell.
Are they the inevitable next nations group?
Not when they're handled by JYPE.
When a boy group idol is seen with like a girl group idol, a lot of people like suddenly are like dating, and then fan sites are gonna start closing down.
Yeah.
You know, all those stuff, and I'm like, I don't understand why.
Interacting with 60 different countries around the globe and listened to by thousands from the Philippine archipelago, The Voice is back for Season 2. Fearless, better, stronger, and boy does he enjoy the grind.
They're gonna be like, oh my god, let me sit on that. Like,
Yeah.
OMG, no, stop.
We talk about what other K-pop shows are fucking afraid to talk about.
People will get invested only to know that they will disband. Because, everyone gets old at some point and they can't always be an idol.
Just because you love someone, that's not how they grow, right?
That's right.
You need to give it to them straight. You need to be honest.
From personal matters to all the juicy stuff, no holds barred.
They're like, oh, I don't trust multis because I don't
Unfollow.
Oo. Okay, muted. Got you.
Broadcasting live from Manila, Philippines at the TKP Studios. This is the revelation that is the Kingdom Podcast, Season 2, with your host, the baddest SOB in K-pop podcasting history, the king himself, The Voice, DJ Yuuki.
I don't know about you, but Queendom is shaping up to be such like a tremendous survival show. And don't get me wrong, like Julia and I, we've watched. Well, I didn't really watch Queendom 1. Did you?
I'm kind of guilty. I only watched Park Bomb's and Mama Moo's performances.
You didn't watch the Good Luck by AOA? It was pretty good.
I did.
Oh,
I
Good
mean,
Luck.
I admit,
Egotistic?
diba, I was like a pretty hardcore AOA stan, but the issue, yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Listen to one of our past episodes.
Did you say that? Wow, really? I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't really watch like the whole thing, but
Yeah.
you watched the performances, right? And like half of the competition, more or less, were the performances that happened there. But I've said this in episode 0 of this of the series, where I actually think that this is a more like competitive lineup compared to season 1. What do you think? I was waiting for you to speak.
Well, to be honest, yeah, I think so. Kasi if you really compare season 1, like all of them are like big names. Lovelies, Mamamoo, Park Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
See, like even if Park Bomb was like fresh as a soloist, she already has a big name to herself.
Yeah, obviously. She was
AOA
part of
too,
21, yeah.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a lot. But Queendom 2 is more solid since we have like, this is gonna sound really mean, but they're not really that popular in comparison with the girl groups that are in right now, you know.
So you're
I think
saying that they're the B tier more or less of the industry right now.
Yeah.
We got Brave Girls there, man.
I mean,
Aren't they
Brave
like,
Girls.
Aren't they like S tier already? Not double S tier, but
no,
like S tier.
no, not really. No.
Well, they had solid songs lately.
Yeah, but they really didn't top. Their old songs didn't really top as much as Rolling right
Fair
now.
enough.
That's
Fair
why
enough.
if you watch the series talaga, it's been a running joke, or like they've been said the queen of they've been called the queen of returning to the charts. Stuff
Yeah.
and-
They're my favorite
And-
K-pop
yeah.
comeback story, to be honest. Like of all
And
time.
even the members, even Minyoung said that most of their songs aren't that good compared to Rolling. Like in terms of achieving, you know,
Yeah, they don't have that oomph song. I get what you mean.
or
they
like the
don't-
signature.
Yeah. The signature.
signature
They only
song.
have Rollin, basically.
I mean, Chat Mabaram was good and their other songs too, but yeah, it didn't really top charts.
Yeah, I get what you mean there, but like episode one had like a lot of conversations. I just wanted to point it out, and to be honest, like with what I'm seeing from episode 1 and 2, it's like Shinbi is just carrying the whole series. Her reactions, how she does it, like she's just like so out there. You know, everyone knows her. She's one of the Sunbest, you know, the older group members of the lineup, and I don't know, like how say you? Like, what do you think of Shinbi and VIVIZ? Like in episode 1?
Actually, I was surprised with Cindy and and VIVIZ because there was a part there in the episode where they were making a joke about Umji saying, "Oh my God, Umji from VIVIZ looks like Umji from GFriend."
From GFriend, yeah.
Actually, to be honest, I'm kind of guilty of that.
What?
I was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God, she looks like Cindy. Then I did my research after watching.
Dude, what the
Queendom. I'm like,
fuck?
oh my God.
You've been a fan of K-pop for years now. Very present when you started K-pop is GFriend. And how?
I wasn't really a fan of GFriend. I'm not really a fan of GFriend.
Yeah, but you know them. I mean, you know Shinbi.
No, I don't know them.
You don't know Wow Thing?
No. I only know Mago.
You don't know that shit?
I only know Mago.
You don't even know like the famous songs like Me Gustas Tu, Gustas Tu,
No.
Me Gustas Tu.
No.
No, that's those aren't really the lyrics. I was just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah. But you don't even know like the famous songs, and yet you know Mago.
I know Mago because it's a disbandment song.
Where was that their last song?
Yeah. That's why I call it GN, diba? It's our joke.
Shut up. Shut up. We're having GFriend Philippines in this episode. Shut up.
I love you, GFriend. I almost said GN Philippines.
No, but like GFriend is one of, you know, more or less like the monster rookies at their at their time.
Yeah.
And obviously,
I've watched the episode and they said that.
Yep, and they're the only group like when they debuted that didn't need to wear heels. Because all of them are freaking tall. They're all tall. And I love the fact that they are. So, you know, I just feel like Shinbi is going to carry this competition, like not necessarily like the performances, but carry the humorous aspect of the competition. You know, like at one point, like you gotta figure out that this is scripted, right?
Yeah.
I guess like the competition isn't, but like their conversations. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, they all look so shy during the introduction. Like, oh my God. Most of them were like starstruck with one another, and the
Yeah.
others were like, oh my, and Kepler was like, oh my God, that's Sunday. Oh my God, that's,
Yeah, so they're like, oh my God, it's like Sunbae everyone.
yeah. Oh my God, we're actually here.
And
Wow,
you
we
get what they
exist.
you get what they feel like, right? I mean, you have someone kunyari, very accomplished at school, and then you meet them for the first time like live, pass them in the hallways, and you're just like starstruck with what they've accomplished, like, and I get that feeling. But yeah, let's talk about, since we're in the Kepler like conversation, let's talk about them. Aren't they swell? I love
is
Kepler.
okay. Yeah, I think they're gonna survive. I mean, they've been formed on a survival show, and they've been called Mnet's daughters, or like
Yes, that's
Mnet's
right.
babies, like that.
Look, I
But-
love Kepler. I was very hesitant on standing them because obviously they're, a group that won't last 2 years, more or less.
Yeah.
But I stand them. Like, I love them. I love each and every one of them. And I know that I love the group if I memorize all of their names. So,
I mean,
that's my threshold.
yeah. Wening Kai's sister has a difficult name to pronounce.
Bahie.
Even is it Bahie, not Bahie?
Bahie, yeah.
The joke.
No. Wait, let me try and check that again. But I know I think it's Bahie.
I'm gonna just call her Wening B.
Huening. Wait, one sec. Let me. Yeah, Huning.
Oh, Huning ba? Is it Huning?
Bahie? Yeah, Bahie. Yeah, it's Bahie.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
they gave a solid performance overall. What I didn't like about their performance is that their stage was lacking in comparison with everyone else's. Like they had
Everyone's been saying that, but I like. And don't get me wrong. At first glance, I thought that when I watched the LOONA dance, which we'll get into detail later, when I watched the LOONA performance of PTT, I thought they had the weakest stage. But then I kept on, like, I tried to watch it again and watch like every performance. And yeah, I would probably agree with you there. And only because I felt like I needed to watch LOONA's performance multiple times for me to actually appreciate what they did in that stage. Plus, for me, LOONA had the best outfits out of all of the groups, at least for that stage.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They weren't they like freaking Batusai Samurai X fucking
Yeah, that was amazing.
It was so good. It's like, my God. But we'll get to that into detail later. Going back to Kepler. They changed the whole dance, which I appreciate,
Yeah.
but there's really nothing bombastic
Special.
about what they did.
Yeah.
Unlike
Yeah, like
VIVIZ.
what I've said,
Unlike
they
VIVIZ
didn't
where-
have that. Oh, no.
Sorry, ikaw na. Okay na. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, unlike the other groups, nga, they didn't have a lot of props. Like, well, I mean, less is more, but on their case, it wasn't more. It was really lacking. They could have had, a grand entrance, siguro, or like an amazing LED
Yeah.
floor thingy while they were doing a break dance, or
Yeah.
like when a singer, and the camera angles. No offense. No offense.
Yeah,
we're all
like,
focused
that was
on winning
very
yeah.
Sorry,
I
that was
can't say the
very
name.
confusing because I just got to point that out. The camera work had been very confusing. These are daughters of fucking Mnet. What is going on?
Like, if you watch the performance talaga, you would see.
We're watching it right now, as you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. But you could see that, for example, another member is singing. It's pointed to winning B. I can't really
Bahie.
Bahie. I'm sorry. It's pointed to Bahie. Or like, even in the episode where they're just talking, like someone else is speaking, it's focused on Bahie. Like, why?
A lot of
See, like she has a lot of screen time already.
yeah,
See?
a lot of people are saying that more or less because Chaehyun won, right? So she's like up there when it comes to I guess screen time. Pero a lot of people are saying that Dayon would probably be the favorite daughter of Mnet. But I cannot agree with that. I just feel like there's a lot of work needed to be done on how they're going to present Kepler. It was a bit underwhelming since I know that they can do so much more, and I've
See,
been
look
following
at that.
them.
Reverse that. Reverse that.
Oh, going back.
Clip.
For with Eugene.
See, diba she's supposed to be in the middle, but why is it like almost focused to Bahie?
Yeah, you know, I get what you
See?
mean. I get what you mean.
I love Bahia, guys. Don't
Yeah,
get me
yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
but
It's not that we hate Kepler. It's not. No, not at all.
it's the camera angles.
Yeah, it's the angles that we're hating right now.
And even watch the interviews, it's like that. Like another member is speaking. Then suddenly the camera is at someone else.
Yeah. And actually, like, this is one of the first variety shows with idols that I actually do not dislike any one of the participants.
Mm-hmm.
Because in Queendom 1, I dislike some of them.
Yeah, same. I didn't like some of the people's voices there, like how they presented Park Bum's voice during live, and how most of the actually, did you know that when people say that Queendom is actually live, but to be honest, it's not.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's being broadcasted live, but it's not. It's not live, like, you know.
Yeah.
There's editing involved, you guys. I mean,
Yeah, like
they have to
you
edit
can
the
hear it
episode.
in some of the voices of the singers. Like for example, when
Oh,
someone
you're
is rapping.
you're talking about like when they're performing. I thought it was like the episode.
Yeah, performing. But a lot of fans are like saying, "Oh, they're there because my fave sing live." No, first and foremost, Queendom has never stated that
This is going to
all
be
the
like
a live performance. Yeah.
Yeah, but you hear
So-
their voices. Well, at least some of them.
Yeah,
You hear their
some
voices,
of
which is
them.
great. Like Hyorin, for example. I mean,
Yeah,
didn't she just
I mean-
win? Like that performance, there was no
Yeah, she
doubt
deserved-
in me that she won the first round.
She deserved that win. Yes.
My God.
I
Well-
mean, if you watch the episode talaga, you could see how hardworking she was. And she was working all alone behind the scenes.
That's
like she
right,
bought
yeah.
the props, stuff.
Yeah.
She conceptualized everything with it. And it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's really
but I
amazing.
like she felt like there was a handicap compared to obviously because all of them
Yeah.
are in groups, right? And then she's performing alone. So
Mhm.
she felt like, you know, it was a handicap for her to be a solo artist. But she then remembered that she's Hyorin and I guess she figured out that oh no,
Yeah.
it's not a handicap at all.
And her professionalism with handling her broken boot
Yeah,
was
that's
amazing.
right.
Like I didn't really know that it was broken until I watched the whole
Yeah.
episode. Kasi before watching the episode, I was like watching Yolin's performance kasi I
Mhm.
love her. I love her so much. And then I was reading down through the comments, and then there was a comment. Did you guys know that? Ayun, until I saw the dance,
Yeah.
until Mnet shown the dance, I didn't know that her shoes were broken, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Then I started to watch the whole 2 hours of Queendom with ads.
She
of
was like,
course.
she was even saying like, I felt very awkward dancing. Like I felt like the boot will be just
Yeah,
fly
but-
like the heel and stuff. It's like
mean, just look
no
at that.
way, really. This is
Just
like
look at
awkward.
that. Does she look like awkward there? Like,
no, not at all.
really.
Like
No.
she didn't look awkward at all. Look at
She
that
looked
freaking A. It was.
I mean, she
such-
had to improvise dyan sa part na yan. Just a dance na
Oh
yan.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you get what we mean. Like I'm a
Yeah.
style. I've been a style since 2010. So watching Hyorin or Hyolin now just do things like this, like obviously, like you know, my style heart is like freaking just out there, and I know that she's like super good. I know that. Everyone knows that. But to bring it to this level in the first fucking round,
she actually raised the bar for everyone else.
Yeah. Bum who?
I mean, I was really scared for a
Why?
soloist kasi, diba? Like,
okay.
kasi since she's a soloist and you know what happened to Park Bom, like she had.
Yeah, but she and I talked to Kix about this, like one of my past co-hosts, like the one in the previous episode. I talked to Kix about this like off the air, and I was telling her that it's not that I hate Park Bom. I respect the hell out of her, but she could have done so much more in Queendom. But obviously, because of probably her anxiety issues, like she didn't want to try and do more. But I just felt like it was like Queendom 1 happened in spite of her. Like she didn't need to be there, and it would still be great. But then her being there, I felt like it didn't really add value. Unlike what Hyolyn is doing right now in Queendom 2, which is like, my God, this is a fucking concert. This is Coachella.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I would pay huge amount of money.
Oh, I would too. Fucking A. To see this live? Yeah. Dude, take all my money.
I agree.
Like, just the first round. I would see the first round live. Take all my money. Sincerely. It was so good. The symbolism, like, I just wanted to point out, like, just going back to VIVIZ, the symbolism of that performance is just so good. It's not that we haven't seen anything like that before, but it's so emotional. Like, I really shed a tear in my eye when I watched that performance because, I was overly attached to GFriend, at a certain point. And then, like, all of the memories just went, like, back to me, and I was so overwhelmed with, like, emotion when I watched VIVIZ's performance. It was so good. A lot of people are saying that it was one of the weak ones. No, I disagree. I felt like it was top 3. It was so good.
Yeah.
Did you like their performance?
GFriends?
Yep.
Or VIVIZ? Yeah, I liked it.
VIVIZ. GFriend?
Yeah, because they're the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really a fan of them, but I really love their performances because of the symbolisms, their costumes, and the concept and everything on stage were like
it was
perfect
good.
blend, a good harmony.
They kind of had like the same, more or less like a same concept with Uju Sonyo.
The only problem with this concept kasi is like it's really overused. On most stages, like you can imagine a bunch of the same concepts with like just a different story, but almost the same outfits. But overall, it
still
worked for
works.
them.
Yeah, it still works. So I'm glad with that. I don't know about everyone, but I love VIVIZ's performance.
Because in the beginning, I was like really scared, like, oh my God, are they gonna do a mysterious magical princess thingy or like fairy tale thingy? But to my surprise, I actually added a twist of like connecting timelines or like giving nostalgic feels to the fans. Like I admit, even ako, kahit hindi ako fan, I cried.
Yeah. The ending had me like in tears, literally. It was like, they're going back in time. What the fuck? What's happening though? It was so good. It was so good.
And then seeing Yoonha cry, Unha cry at the end. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, shit got real really quickly. It was good. Let's get to our first commercial break. When we come back, we'll have, speaking of VIVIZ, we'll have a guest speak on the show. It is from
VIVIZ PH.
No. He's not.
Oh, they're not rebranding.
Oh no. No, we're not having VIVIZ PH. We're having GFriend Philippines on the show. The representative Roxie, one of the admins of GFriend Philippines, will be here on the show after this commercial break. So when we come back, let's listen into my interview with Roxie of GFriend Philippines after the breaks, and then we'll get to whatever that the continuation of our reaction on episode 1 and 2 after that interview. So do not go away. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Queendom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Hey guys, do you use Spotify as your main music or podcast player? On Spotify, you can listen to all your favorite songs or shows, including this. And you can choose over a variety of artists or podcasters for your listening pleasure. So go download Spotify on your smartphones, and in the process, follow us on social media so that you'll know when the show will release a new episode. That's the Kingdom Pod PH on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you there!
Hey everyone, Mo Twister here. Just as long as my guy Yuki here is talking about Jenny Kim, then I'm all over this podcast. You're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice, DJ Yuki.
Here on the Kingdom Podcast, we wanted to, like I said, launch this series where we talk about Queendom 2 and everything that's happening, and we're going to cover them. But also, I wanted to put in like a short segment per episode that we're reacting on and get fans from the groups that are currently in Queendom that are just balling, just freaking awesome. Everyone has been great, but for this episode we wanted to get as the first one to appear here on the podcast GFriend Philippines. And GFriend Philippines for me has not only the fandom, but also this fan club holds a special place in my heart. They've always been very friendly when it comes to podcast guestings like this, and I'm just really glad that after years of not appearing on one of my podcasts, they agreed to do this again and see and share their thoughts on everything. So I want to just introduce them to you. This is GFriend Philippines, and representing them, friggin' A, one of their admins. This is Roxie. Hi, Roxie.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, feeling good.
So you were telling me like off the air, like a lot of things are currently happening when when it comes to the admins of GFriend Philippines in their personal life. So what's can you tell me like what's going on with GFriend Philippines right now? Like what are the things that we're doing?
For now, nagko-focus muna yung mga admins, yung iba sa mga personal lives nila. Tapos, yung iba din, feeling ko, fan din sila ng ibang group. So, baka yung iba, hindi rin nila na yung group, yung page. But, ako din naman, fan din naman ako ng ibang group. Pero, I try my best na lang na mag-update from time to time. Pero, mostly on Twitter.
Yep.
Mostly Twitter updates siya since dun parang mas ano yung ganap.
I understand. So yeah, I can't really blame, admins and of course yourself when it comes to GFriend and their updates. Obviously, they're in different agencies, different companies now, so it's hard to keep track of, individual and group, promotions and stuff, which is like, I've been there. It's very difficult. Updating their the social accounts coming from one agency is already hard enough. Try like multiple agencies. So like, kudos to you guys still because you kept on doing it like despite of everything that happened. And because of that, like, obviously a lot of people that listen to the podcast wanted to more or less get your insight about the situation within the fandom. What do you think, like, when the news happened, like, what were your thoughts about it? Did you see it coming or in any sort of capacity?
With all honesty, no. Kasi halos lahat kami, feeling ko, lahat ng buddies, wala, naman siya, like, may kanya-kanya kaming ginagawa. Siguro yung iba nasa work, yung iba nag-online class, yung iba siguro nasa bahay nagpe-prepare for the day, and like parang ako nung time na nangyari yun, like I am preparing for the day ko, ano man yung dapat kong gawin for that day, tapos bigla akong nakita bakit sila nagte-trending, tapos nakita, oh my god, totoo ba itong nakikita ko?
Yeah.
Like parang nanginginig ka na hindi mo alam kung ano yung gagawin mo at that time. Tapos, syempre, as an admin, like, verify mo with the other fan base or whatsoever. Kung sino man yung mga nakauna sa balita. Kung totoo ba yung nangyari.
Yeah.
And we were given 4 days to process it.
What do you mean? Like 4 days to process like the disbandment, and then what happened after 4 days?
Siguro after 4 days, we are in almost all. I think lahat naman like nag-process pa in yung parang gusto namin hindi naman mag-move on pero more on sana makahanap sila ng agency na as in mag-aano sa kanila ng parang tatanggap sa kanila yung magbibigay sa kanila ng better opportunities. Ganon.
Yeah.
Tapos yung mag-showcase ng skills nila not only sa music, if ever sa acting, entertainment, variety, like that.
Yeah, I get what you mean, and it's a bit of a hard pill to swallow, obviously, because they they disbanded obviously in their prime, and it's I mean, as a buddy myself, like it was a very difficult pill to swallow at the time. Was there any change that you felt in the fandom when they separated?
I think change na in a positive way. Like, kaya kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina yung parang lahat kami nagwi-wish na makahanap sila ng agency na magte-treat sa kanila better and better than their previous agents. Yun.
So, like, change for the better? That's
Right.
that's interesting for you to say. What do you mean by that?
Kasi after na nangyari, diba, we were given 4 days to process and everything na ganun. So, at first, alam mo na yun, disbandment. Tapos, parang, at first pa nga, parang ayaw pa namin sabihin yung word na yun eh.
Yeah.
Pero, nung medyo katagal-tagal na, parang inisip na lang namin siguro na sana makahanap sila ng maganda magbibigay sa kanila ng opportunity, ganun.
Did you feel like they found that agencies that gives them a better opportunity compared to how Source did?
I think yes, kasi like So01 nasa IOK, tapos nabigyan siya ng acting ng Yuuki nasa Connect, and then parang diba ang head nun si Kang Daniel, and then yung parang mas nabigyan siya ng freedom in terms of her music siguro. Tapos si Erin nasa Sublime. Parang mas na-showcase kasi nila. From what I see today, parang mas na-showcase nila yung other sides nila na hindi nila napakita nung nandun pa sila sa Source.
Okay, so like them having different agencies would mean like there's more attention towards them. That's why they're given like a better opportunity to showcase what they have.
Yeah.
And how about VIVIZ when you found out that VIVIZ were going to debut? Like, was there any sort of animosity in the fandom? Like, any kind of negative feel na parang, hala, ba't sila magde-debut? Tapos yung iba, hindi pa natin alam kailan and stuff. Was there any kind of bitterness in that sense?
I think majority nagsusupport sa debut nila. Kasi, alam mo yun, after more than a year without music. So, from the three of them, and with Yuuki then as a solo artist, parang nag-aabang lahat ng kung ano yung maipapakita nila. Ano yung mapakita nila after nung nangyari.
Yeah. And people are still talking about them, correct? Like, in GFriend Philippines, are there people that still, comment on things that you post or, comment on retweets that you do?
Mostly, may mga nag-comment pa rin siguro. Tapos, since yung iba nga since iba-iba na rin sila ng agencies, right? Tapos, parang naging natural din na magkaroon na lang ng fan base for this certain group, certain artist,
That's
ganyan. Parang kami, parang more on magsusupport na lang din. From what I see, yung GFriend fan base, parang more on magsusupport siya. Will act as a support sa fan base ni So01, fan base ni YouTube, fan base ni Yeren, fan base ng VIVIZ. Ganun. Ganun yung nakikita ko sa kanya ngayon.
Okay, so you're like GFriend Philippines as, the fan club back then is more or less like now just acting as like a support group for all of the individual fan clubs that are here.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to to go through. Like may I ask, like, how did the admins that are in GFriend Philippines like take that? Did some of them like go to different fan clubs or?
Honestly, medyo din yung parang group chat, parang medyo
quiet.
Medyo nag-quiet din. Pero
I get it.
Kaya I'm not quite sure if yung nangyari din sa ibang admins. Pero I believe na nagsusupport pa rin sila sa GFriend.
Sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah. It doesn't go away. Like I honestly feel like it really doesn't go away. Something like that, and GFriend.
Parang nagle-lay low lang sila.
Yeah. Or probably like
for the meantime.
Regardless of the circumstances, if they're like in different groups now and they stand different groups, like they're still buddies at heart, and everyone knows that. And yeah, it's just something that really does happen. I mean, it's not something that I can't say that we should be ashamed of. Like it really does happen. It happens that way. So there's really like very very little we can do about it. But then again, I'm still glad that you guys are still, very much active regarding GFriend activities. So I wanted to ask you, when Queendom 2 got announced, were you excited seeing like, the other members and stuff?
Definitely excited with the lineups, especially with the lineups, not only with VIVIZ. Kung mag-a-appear ba sila doon, okay. Kung hindi sila mag-appear, that's still okay. Pero excited ako sa lineup kasi gusto ko rin makita kung ano ba yung discography ng other groups, discography ng VIVIZ, ganun.
Do you stand like other groups like in Queendom as well? Like personally? Sinusundan ka rin ba sa kanila?
Not totally na pero
aware
trying to get more of the groups muna.
Gotcha.
I'm the type kasi din ng fan na magre-research muna ako about the group, tapos if I feel like okay para sa akin, then I'll go support them too.
Awesome. All right. So when it got announced, obviously you were all excited. Now I want to ask you, do you think VIVIZ can after this Queendom 2, because Queendom 2 is known to really introduce a lot of new up-and-coming or / well-established, groups already back in, in the first season. Do you think that VIVIZ as a group can reach the peak that GFriend, ever like reached back then after this showcase?
With the support, of course they can. Pero kung wala yun, no. With the support not only from bodies, navis, with the support ng general public, I think they can do it.
So you still think that more or less like VIVIZ as a group kind of still lacks the support compared to obviously what GFriend had at the time?
Kasi yung iba siguro at that time from GFriend, may yung bias nila na si Soon, yung iba bias si Yen, yung iba bias si Yujo. Tapos siguro yung parang naglay low din sila from the other
Yeah.
yung iba, I think. Pero I think most of the bodies naman continue supporting them regardless kung individual ba or yung VIVIZ.
Yeah, and it takes a toll, Like I definitely feel what buddies, felt at the time. Because like we've all been there, like you have a lot of groups or like a group that you really, really stand, and then one of them decides to leave or they decided to disband, like, after X amount of years. And, it's a horrible thing to go through. And that's why, like, I totally understand where at least, the buddies of old are coming from. Because it's a painful, thing to go through. It's
Yeah.
not something that is very light, and you can't take it very lightly. Because,
Yeah.
not only emotion, there's money invested there, there's time invested there, there's a lot of things that you invest as a fan. So having someone disband, like in a very surprising fashion, like literally we were all surprised because no one knew, like there were no signs whatsoever. So when they decided to do so, like, obviously it hurt us a lot. And yeah, it sucks. It definitely does. Like, wala tayong magagawa. We have to go through that way. Yep.
I have to share something din
Sure.
siguro.
Yeah.
Prior to this or prior to the disbandment, like we were invited also in a radio show.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
we recorded it back April 2021 with other fan bases din eh.
Sure.
I think it was with BTS, armies, and
Yep.
who
So
was
what
it
happened?
pa? I think with Showers din.
Okay.
With
So
Showers
Shiny fans, yeah.
XOLs din. And then we were asked this one thing after, if I'm not mistaken, the question was, after 5 years, do you still see yourself as a fan? That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
And then I answered that time, yes, if kaya ko pa, I will still be a fan. And I will guide yung mga newer fans. Parang, for me, that still hit. That hit the most when that happened. Tapos, mas nag-hit hard siya kasi di ba nga, di natin alam yun na ganun yung mangyayari. And
Yeah.
in-upload siya after na kasi ng disbandment. So, ayun lang. Parang nag-hit hard din talaga siya since in-upload siya after disbandment.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Like you wouldn't really know like what's happening, right? And then
Yeah.
like you had that conversation back then with even people that you don't know from different fandoms, and like never in your wildest dream would you think na parang, oh crap,
ganun
they
sila
actually
magkaano.
disbanded. It's like, and it's not like I'm laughing because I'm making fun of the circumstance. It's just that it's such an incredible like negative time in the fandom. That's why, like, what the hell just happened there? It's like it's so saddening. Like even as someone that's like occasionally standing GFriend, but like back then I was like super duper fanboy. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just that like when when things happen, you kind of stop being a fan, and then not as a fan like of GFriend, just GFriend, but like a K-pop fan in general. Things happen, and you kind of stop following K-pop. So that was the time when I stopped, following what's happening with GFriend as well. So circumstances happen, and like probably that's the thing that's currently happening with even some of the admins right now, like personal lives. We go through things like that. So yeah, it's horrible, but yeah, that was funny and sad that you went through that kind of interview, and said things like that, not knowing that in the
It will
span of
happen.
like weeks or months, like
Like, ano lang siya, less than a month siya.
less
Like,
than a fuck.
ni-record namin siya April, mga April
Yeah.
20, April 24, ganyan. Tapos, nangyari nga yung less than a month.
Yeah.
So, di rin namin alam.
Plus, GFriend, are known to be one of the most promising groups, like when they debuted, and probably like even of all time when they debuted with Glassbead. It was like impressive to even watch that. We have such a group in the industry right now. So it was such a pity that they had to go. They had to disband. It was bad. How did you like the performances so far? You're watching Queendom, right?
Yeah.
So how did you like the performance? They covered the
Performance
GFriend song.
wise, ano siya, since yung pinerform nga nila sa episode 1 is GFriend song, so nag-flashback, more on flashback na memories. At the same time, parang nakikita mo yung improvement nila as a trio, kung paano nila gagawin yung music.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Did the fandom, like, did you guys react to it, like in your group page, or like were there people that were commenting they liked it, or maybe some people didn't, things like that?
Majority nagustuhan. Even me, nagustuhan ko yung performance.
Yep.
Kasi ayun nga, it brings back memories. Tapos as a trio, syempre i-revise nila yung choreography a bit.
Yeah,
Tapos
for sure.
para mag-suit sa nila.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure that we're gonna see a lot of GFriend songs being covered there. Obviously, because they only have one song. Like, I mean, they don't have technically one song, but like that one title track. So, I'm pretty sure that we're still gonna see a lot of GFriend, covers, for them. And do you honestly think that Shinbi is like carrying Queendom right now because of how she's reacting to a lot of like the variety stuff? Like, she's so good in Queendom, it's insane.
Siguro hindi lang siya. Meron, I think, lahat from all the groups, meron yan.
Yeah, I get that. But I feel just that Shinbi is just like, she's being
Parang
even like,
yung kanya is more on another level lang. Parang
I get what
one
you
notch
mean.
higher.
I get what you mean.
Ganon.
Yeah. And like she's kind of posing like as a villainous character there, right? And it's really, really fun to watch Shinbi. It's like, a lot like in episode 2 even, like she has this friendly rivalry with Unso, right? Because obviously they're personal friends. So like we see them.
Tawa nga ako ng tawa.
Exactly,
Medyo
right? It
nakatawa
was
ako.
super funny. It was super funny. So to the people that haven't watched episode 2, like, you should watch it. Unso and Shinbi are, classmates in high school, I think. Was it high school or university?
Yeah, high school.
High school, right? So yeah, you gotta watch it, like, for you to appreciate what they're doing right now. Like, it's so funny. Shinbi, obviously one of the Sunbest there. Technically, they're Sunbest, like they're the Sunbest next to Hyorin. So they're kind of like in the older generation compared to the others, but like you gotta watch how she reacts to a lot of things, and how, like, regardless if it's scripted or not, but obviously it is, like, things like that is just something that is really to look forward to when it comes to GFriend, and especially Shinbi. Like, she is just bringing everything like in a whole different level. It's insane watching her progress, as a character, as a person, in Queendom. Being with a lot of people, being with her Sunbase, with her Hubes, in the in the industry. It's something to look forward to. I absolutely would want everyone to watch how Shinbi reacts to everything. It is so good. It's insane. So now that you're watching, you're watching Queendom, and you know how it goes. Like, let's talk about the symbolism of their cover. Did you get all of the symbols there in their performance? Were you touched? Did you cry? Anything like that?
Parang, for me, it's more of like ma- mapapangiti or either mapapangiti ka or mapapanganga ka.
Yeah.
Ganun. Tapos, parang, di naman sa ano, pero parang mas makikita mo kung ano pa yung possible na pwede nilang i-covers in the future rounds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna see a lot of GFriend, and I look forward to that. What's your dream lineup for Queendom 2 when it comes to songs they might perform next? Ano yung mga gusto mong songs na marinig pa from them?
From, di ba yung round 2 is covers?
Yeah, so they're covering
Another group.
Oh, wait. Were they?
They're
They
covering
Sonia?
another group.
Yeah, is it
among
Cosmic
the-
Girls? That they're covering?
I think
Yeah, yeah, it
it's
is.
Cosmic Girls.
So yeah,
Pero from discography of Cosmic Girls, I think parang may naisip ko na sana is Easy and Kiss Your Lips from the Black Unit.
Yep.
Yan, parang feel ko magsusut yung vibe nila doon. Parang, and since they're good friends, parang I think they can share ideas how to improve each other's performances.
Yep.
Ganun.
Yep. How about like other songs like in the next rounds? What do you want to see them do?
Fun. I think I can, for Pandora's Box, I have, I think, 3 songs in my.
Which are?
First, for VIVIZ songs, it's Tweet Tweet.
Yep.
Second one is Better Me from GFriend, from Umji and so on.
Yep.
And the next one is Fallen Light, the Japanese one.
Yeah.
If they have the Korean one, I think it would be good to cover then.
Cool. Yeah. Like I just feel that it might. It's like I guess I'm the kind of nostalgic fan where I want to see like a lot of movement when it comes to how they're going to perform. So like I would love like a B-side track to be covered like any day, but because I'm like longing for GFriend as a group, like I would love to see like title tracks. Obviously they're gonna perform Bop Bop in like at one point, right? But I would love to see.
Pero for the B-sides, yun yung tweet yung gusto ko din makita from them.
Yeah, I want to see Glass Bead like covered in some sort of way. Like I'm leaning towards that. Personally.
Hoping na may suggest niyan sa from Queendom 1, parang pinopost ata siya sa fan cafe ng mga managers. Tapos doon nila ipopost yung mga covers na or yung mga songs na gusto. I think ganun yung nangyari doon. So, depende na siya sa mga fans siguro kung
yeah, we'll definitely see how it goes.
Yung mga suggestions. If they see na gusto ng mga fans, itong song na to, why not? Diba?
Right, yeah.
Pero, meron din ako naiisip pa na song, actually.
Which is?
Wow Thing. That made me a fan.
Yes, please.
That made me a fan of Sinvi.
I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they should. If they did, that would be so great. We never got a Wow Thing live performance, which everyone was clinging for. Like I can even see, like if you go to the Wow Thing YouTube video, you're gonna see some of the comments there. It's like it's 2022 and we still haven't gotten like a live performance of this. And then it's like SM, don't be shy.
Short clips lang on Weekly Idol. Like Chongha, dance to it. Cindy, dance to it.
Yeah, but like I want like all of them. I want all of them. So like if ever that they're gonna do it for like here in in Queendom, that's not a bad idea. Yeah,
Kahit
freaking A,
hindi na
go
yung
away.
VIVIZ yung gumawa eh. As long as may gumawa from Queendom to, parang, wow.
Yeah. You know, like I don't want to look forward to it since it's not like a VIVIZ nor GFriend song, but it's, you know, a Shinbi song, so we'll never know, you know. But I don't want to, like, let's not look forward to that. We might be a bit disappointed if ever. But I get what you mean, man. I just love like that, you know, wow thing. It was such a great song. Sad that we haven't really gotten any kind of live performance of
Live
that.
performance.
Yeah.
Kahit SM Town man lang, wala.
Right? Wow, fucking SM fuck. Anyway, do you have any, like, before we end, you know, this segment, do you have any message to your fellow buddies that are, you know, listening to this show right now?
First of all, thank you for listening to the podcast. Second is, I hope you continue supporting all 6 members of Friend and continue supporting VIVIZ on Queendom too.
Yeah, I mean they're doing so well right now. Like they're third in rankings currently, so obviously that's gonna change over time. But you know, for them to go higher or lower really depends on how we are going to support them. So please, like,
Yeah.
if ever that you're listening to this and you're still, you know, you're still a big fan of GFriend and stuff, like, please watch their videos, support them. You know, regardless if they're in Queendom or not, just keep on doing it. It's like for all 6 of them.
There's actually a TMI, not Queendom related, but VIVIZ related.
Yep.
Did you watch their episode of Weekly Idol?
Mm-hmm.
I sent a question from there that they did on the show.
No, really?
Seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. What did you ask them?
The double speed dance.
Oh crap. That is so cool. Pucha, may kasama pala akong medyo famous.
Hindi naman.
That's super cool though.
Backstory lang kasi. Nanonood kasi ako ng Weekly Idol episode ng other groups. So, para magka-idea ko ano yung isa-suggest ko sa kanila. And then, nag-pop up si Kakao Talk na parang for applying suggestions, ganyan-ganyan. So, yun yung naisip kong ilagay dun sa notepad sa post-it.
That is so freaking cool. I love it. That's nice. See, like, you'll never know, you know, that you'll interact with one of them at one point.
Tapos habang kumakain kasi ako na nanonood, so nakita.
So, nadura mo yung pagkain mo?
Hindi naman. Like, napatigil ako sa pagkain ko. Teka, ito ba yung pinost ko? Shit, oo nga, totoo nga.
Hindi ka nila binayaran? Diyos.
Hindi naman.
Yeah, that's super cool. That's super cool, Roxie. That's insane.
Tapos yung post-it na yun, tago ko pa siya. Tinago ko talaga siya.
Yeah, I think you should. Like, do you still have it? Like, send it to me as a photo. Like, I want to see it.
Hanapin ko lang yung screenshot ng group chat.
Sweet. Awesome. All right. So, yeah,
Tapos papakita ko sa kanila pag nakapasok ako sa fan side.
Sige, I think that's that's something to look forward to then. Okay, so do you have anything to promote maybe? Like, if ever? Before we go?
For GFriend or for VIVIZ or for
all, like anything that you want. Like even for yourself.
No, not for myself, but ayun nga, please continue supporting the 6 of them and VIVIZ on Queendom. Tapos yung upcoming drama ni E01 na lalabas is keep supporting them. Ayun lang. At saka yung drama ni Yeri na ewan ko kung kailan lalabas. Pero keep supporting. Sana makita pa natin siya. Makita natin na ilabas yung drama.
All right. Sounds great. Freaking 8, thank you so much for doing this, Roxy. Let's do it again. Like even like in like a different like segment or not segment, like a different episode. Maybe you can appear again. Like,
Yeah, I
sweet. Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this. See you again soon.
Thank you. Send ko na lang sa'yo yung ano.
Yeah, send it to me. Yeah, I want to see it. Yep. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. We'll be back after a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the final, segment of the show for everyone. So thank you very much for listening to this segment with GFriend Philippines' own Roxy. We'll be right back after a few messages. Don't go away.
Hey everyone, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Hi, we are Spill the Soju Podcast. Your favorite dose of K-culture TMIs, fangirling shenanigans, and straight-up 2 a.m. conversations.
Served to you fresh and hot off the plate by 3 best friends.
Ashley,
Katie,
and Chelsea,
who need an excuse to fangirl.
Check us out on Twitter at SCSPodPH, Instagram at Spill the Soju Podcast, and on your favorite podcast streaming platforms.
See you there!
You're listening to the Kingdom Podcast. Make sure to follow us on all our social media accounts at the Kingdom Pod PH. This and all other episodes are available on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms. Discover other fun podcasts with Bunk Collective, podcasts that came to play. The original controversial K-pop podcast is now back.
Welcome back to the podcast. You can go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Are those all of our socials, right? Apat lang, di ba?
We have TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, that's it.
We have Anchor.
Yeah, Anchor. Well, all in the same name. Check us out there.
We have Discord.
Oh yeah, we have Discord. Yeah, well, the Discord is like, it's there, it's out there. Like we update from time to time. So if you want to join us, just look for the Bunk Collective Discord server, and then check out the Kingdom Podcast there. So sometimes we talk there, sometimes we don't. But we'll try and make it as active as possible. Julia, update the episodes, please.
You've been updating
I know,
it.
but I tend to forget. Like the last one we updated was episode 27. We're 34 now.
Ay nako, fine. I will update.
Thanks.
Yes.
So yeah,
I will
because
do my
I have
job.
TikTok. I have TikTok now. So
Don't steal my job.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll do the TikTok and then you do everything else. Well, Twitter is mine. So yeah. And then you do everything.
Boss, are you stealing your employees' job?
My bad, yeah. Sorry. You've been busy. Can you blame me?
I'm not.
At least I'm not the kind of boss na, uy, galaw-galaw, ganto, ganyan. Like, sino yun? Sorry, my bad. Anyway, again, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all in the same name, at the Kingdom Pod PH. This is also the time where we invite you to support the podcast in a different way. If you want to support the podcast, apart from following us, our socials, liking our pages, etc., listening to the episode, you can go to kofi.com, ko-fi.com /The Kingdom Pod PH. You can donate to us there as low as $1 for anyone that would like to support the podcast in that way. Again, that's Kofi, ko-fi.com /The Kingdom Pod PH. You're still with me, Yuuki, here with Julia, our social media manager.
We might open, an OnlyFans. Joke.
Yeah. Yeah. And who's there? Fucking Jason. Because he's never present. So yeah. Anyway.
So he's active in streaming.
Yeah, he's like an ooh girl now, right?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
I'll explain later.
Okay.
It's magic.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I know that there's it's not a hit on any uwu girl that listens to the show, but
it's actually voice changer. Then he's using a software that captures his facial features, and then there's like a 2D character which responds. Like for example, when you open your mouth, the
they
character
open
is
their
gonna
mouth.
open their mouth.
I haven't watched any of his content.
Don't.
Okay.
Joke.
Have you watched any of them?
I watched them all.
What the fuck?
I even comment on them, and I'm like, oh my god, wow. Yeah, he plays a lot of
Porn?
games,
Oh.
shooting games, and I'm like, wow,
And then he's
nice
like
aim.
oohing? Is he doing the ooh thing? Please tell me he's not doing the ooh thing.
No.
Okay. So he's just like talking.
Yeah.
And then the software is responding in the girl's voice with the fucking
Sometimes it's
Let's
on,
not
sometimes
promote
it's not.
his Twitch because like a lot of people may figure out that ay putang ina lalaki pala yan, ayoko na yan ni Tite. So yeah, let's not maybe do that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Shout out to you, Jason. Do your fucking work. Welcome back to the show. So, right, TikTok. Oh shit, no. Fuck, where were we? Queendom. There you go. Yep. Queendom 2. So we got Uju Sonyo, we got Brave Girls, and we have LOONA as the groups that we're going to be talking about. Let's start with
LOONA.
Let's start with LOONA. My God, LOONA's performance was just. How'd you find it? I know you're not a fan, obviously.
A lot of people know that I'm not a fan of LOONA,
Yeah.
but to be honest, if I would rate their performance, I would give it an 8. I love the drums, everything. And
So for you,
by
they're the
drums,
second best
the
group.
beat. Yeah.
Dun sa
the beat.
lahat
Yeah.
ng performances.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, the flute, everything, the concept, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm in feudal era Japan.
Wait,
I'm
don't
about to
let's not forget the fucking Batusai fucking badass
Yeah, I know, right?
outfits. Fucking Heejin, my love. My gosh.
Except that we're in the wrong country. They're in Korea.
Yeah, they're in
so
Korea. Well, like they have Korean samurais. What?
yeah, and it's not
That
it's
might
not
not
really
be
Japanese.
that might
yeah.
not be politically
I don't know
correct.
what it's
Sorry.
called.
Sorry, you guys.
Don't correct us. We're not really
We're not.
studying
Yeah, we're not Korean savvy.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God, look at that! Like, look at Yojin, freaking Yojin, like the mangne.
I don't know them. I
Look,
like their
this girl right
outfits.
here, like the very fuck.
The one with the scar in the eye.
No, that's
The blonde one.
there's a lot of them. No,
The brown haired one.
Yojin has black hair. You know Chu, right? There, Chu.
No. I don't
You don't know Chu?
I don't know any of them.
Chu's
Hello?
everywhere now.
No. Have you
She's the
forgot
one.
I'm
She's the
off
one
stand
that.
with her?
Oh shit! Right. She's the one that filed like a lawsuit against their company.
Wow, that's smart. Smart, but what happened? Did she win?
We don't know yet. So yeah.
Yeah, yikes. She's probably losing. But
Look
I
at
hope
Cherry.
she wins.
Fucking freaking LOONA, man. LOONA is the shit. I am telling everyone. Like, if you're watching Queendom, you're like a casual fan of K-pop, and this is the first time you're being shown like these groups. Fucking LOONA is the bomb. I kid
Okay.
you not.
Okay.
They're the best group out there.
Okay.
Shut up. Look at how she looks. Like she is just like she fucking looks like she came out of a fucking comic. Sorry, I'm like raving over LOONA too much.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next
No,
performer.
we haven't. We haven't talked about them properly. Wait, 1 second. We need to talk about LOONA properly.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
their outfits are the
Okay,
bomb.
so
Look at Heejin.
Jusan's-
Yeah, this is Heejin, the one with the scar on her eye. That's my bias.
Okay.
We about to paint it down. Sorry.
Okay.
Shut like dude. Wait, you don't hate LOONA, right? You just don't stand them.
I don't like their songs. I don't really find them
Even this
catchy
song?
enough. No.
My God.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
People
your
have
standards like
preferences.
not that I
Not
hate
really.
BTS.
I'm kind of not really. I'm kind of disconnected with K-pop right now.
But you're watching Queendom, so
Yeah, because I'm trying to reignite that.
Edi watch Oh Mama Mai.
No, it's not working.
Wait lang we don't hate BTS. We're fans, guys. Just saying. It's like if they,
I collect albums, I can slap them on your face.
Yeah,
if you
the-
say that we're passionate.
like this is I just wanted to point out, like, we're not attacking the groups, like I said, because if you're only listening to the series, my bad, but you gotta listen to past episodes. Like, these are, like, we're fans of these groups, so yeah, we have the right to berate them.
I don't hate them to the point that, I don't like Blackpink. That kind of hate. Not that. LOONA is not on that level.
Obviously, because they're so fucking not that Blackpink isn't talented. They are, but
they're not.
They
but
are.
yeah.
Shut
Anyways.
up. They are. Rose for the win.
Anyways.
Fucking A. Okay.
Anyways, Cosmic Girls
Wait,
is a good,
wait,
has a
LOONA,
good
fuck.
performance.
Wait. You gotta watch. Like, this is just like so good. We just gotta point out that LOONA did this. They're not really part of the first round because everyone got COVID, and they got the chance for them to still show their performance, and it was like, look at them. It was like, oh my God, LOONA's so good. Kim Lip, tapakan mo,
Yeah,
please.
but unfortunately, they all got the lowest score, which is.
I mean, yeah, because by
0.6.
four,
they got COVID.
they
yeah.
basically forfeit the first round. So
Yeah.
I
mean, I understand.
I'm
but
cool with
kudos
that.
to them.
But
Kudos to them for thinking of the audience.
exactly, it's like
Unlike some performers here in the Philippines,
wait, who are we talking about?
no secret.
Who are we talking about?
Rally.
Wait. I'm gonna chat to you. I'm gonna chat to you. Is it? Are you talking about like this group? Ah, really? They did? Don't you like them?
No, I don't.
You're
never
you're the admin of this fucking podcast that kept on telling me, let's get something like this, blah blah blah.
Yeah, because they were growing. And growing things had, a growing impact on stuff.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what doesn't grow on me? This.
Yeah, never grew on me too.
Anyway.
That shit is like weed.
Anyway. So let's go to Ujusonyo. Their performance. Look, like I said, they had like a more or less kind of similar performance with VIVIZ. And it's not like it's necessarily a bad thing. And Ujusonyo is a great group. They've been there for a while now. But like it still feels that they're kind of like rookies.
Yeah.
And is it because like of the lack of support? I can't say because I don't really follow Cosmic Girls. I do know like their members for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because some of them were in IOI. But yeah.
Watching the whole series, I was admiring their bravery and courageousness in performing. Like, to be honest, if you saw the hourglass in the show,
yeah,
it actually broke. They were like having a hard time since
oh
there
yeah,
was
they
sand
were
on the
crying.
stage.
Fucking
Yeah, they were crying. Like kulang na lang mag-away sila, magsuntukan sila.
That's right.
Yeah, like, but to be honest, mad respect to them, because some performers or like people here in the Philippines would actually cancel performances just because of a little rain or rallies. Joke, just kidding. But mad respect to them. Yeah.
There's something about this performance, but I like it's something.
There's
it's
something
really,
missing.
Look,
for me.
I don't know about what's missing, right? And I totally agree with you. I feel like there's something missing, but it's totally fine since this is, the first round. And like I said, I love Yeonjong. She is just like so good.
I think it's the camera angles,
No.
which I didn't like.
No. I really felt like a lot of people gave so much towards Ujusonyo on this performance, but personally, I felt like it was not at the level that they wanted to go on.
Yeah,
and a lot of people were saying like Ujusonyo had the second best or even the best like stage out of all of them. Like, I beg to differ.
No. I mean, Yolin existed.
Hyorin, obviously, Hyolyn is there, like up there, but Uju Sonya would be like a very close second for Hyorin.
Second or third?
No,
Second or
I
third?
beg to differ. And we'll probably rank them later on. We got to talk about Brave Girls first before we do so. But just going back here, like I felt like this performance had so much support but did not deliver as much. And it's not that it's a bad performance. Like, for me, there wasn't any bad performance per se. I just felt like in any group, I just felt like this is a performance that did not meet the expectation of the masses. At least that's
to be
for me.
honest, I think if I was watching a comeback show, like yung makita natin sa Melon, Bugs, or like sa Mnet, it would be something like that. But it's not really as explosive as Yorin's performance, not really symbolic as, you know, VIVIZ's performance, or like not really iconic as Kepler's performance.
And you gotta remember, this is the ending stage.
Yeah.
So
it's not really poppy.
Yeah, it's not really
for me.
nostalgic, unlike VIVIZ's. It's not really bombastic like either LOONA's or Kepler's. There's no change in theme, unlike what Brave Girls did. Like it just felt like lackluster.
Dun sa Brave Girls, yeah, they had a lot of props, but Cosmic Girls, I really can't say the Korean name. I'm sorry. Wujuson?
Uju Sonya.
Uju Sonya had like a few props, but they didn't really fit the theme. Like, for example, what was the hourglass for? What was it symbolizing? Like, unlike in VIVIZ, it was actually symbolizing the old era to the new era, which was
the
GFriend
story
to
wasn't
VIVIZ.
wasn't clear. It's not that we like, you can probably say I didn't understand, and that's probably a lack on my end as a viewer, but other groups had fucking props with theirs, and there's either like a story or a theme that everyone understood what's happening, unlike what Uju Sonyo tried to project in that stage. But like I said, it's not a bad stage, not even close. But if I were to rank them, I would probably rank them last. But we'll talk about the ranking later on. Let's get to Brave Girls. You had a lot to say about this stage. What the fuck?
First of all, I didn't like their outfits. Look at Minyong's outfit.
Mm.
Look at Minyong's outfit. It didn't really suit her frame. I'm not fat shaming her or anything. It made her look wider.
Loved Yuuna though. Fucking Yuuna.
And oh my god, don't get me wrong, I love Brave Girls. I only know a few of their songs. But
they're a likable group. Like hindi sila yung, they're not the type of group where you question yourself, because like they're one of the best comeback stories, if not the best story in K-pop. Like they're in the brink of disbanding. They're not promoting for years, and then fucking release.
Oh, look at that! Look at that member's outfit.
Yuuna, yeah.
Yeah, Yuuna. I didn't like it. Look at how the sleeves are. It's too puffy, and the shade of blue is very. How do you say it? Like, for someone with astigmatism, an intense one, it really hurts my eyes. Yeah. Like, see, look at the lighting on the stage. It's blue. Like, if the color was like red, or let's say in a shade of red, it would be better. But I think it's a signature thing. Another thing that I didn't like is, don't get me wrong, I love Minyong's voice, but at this point, she was literally shouting some of the.
Yeah, that's how she normally
lyrics.
sings, though.
Yeah, but this time, like, it wasn't really, like, I would have appreciated it if they edited it a bit.
Look, I have to disagree with you. Like, this is a good stage. Like, you would probably have comments on the outfits because, like, they're.
No,
you
it's
understand.
not because I'm a girl. And
no,
also
not that. Not that.
And they had a lot of elements now which are confusing but didn't really fit in together. Like, tignan mo yung part na yan. They're at the beach, but they're wearing that. Would you wear that on the beach? something leather.
Yeah, but at
flashy.
least like you knew that there was a change of theme in what they're doing,
Yeah,
unlike
but
what Uju
yeah,
Sonia
but
did.
see, look at that, look at that. They had neon sticks, and at the beginning, it's not the girls who were making the errors. It was the dancers too. Like at the start, merong aksidenteng nabitawan yung cloth, and like muntikan pang like parang nahuli siya dun sa pag-switch ng position ng stick. So it's not really the girls.
Yeah,
Some
look,
of the dancers
you're
too were
being
dragging
you're
them
being
down.
too technical, and I love it. But you're being too technical, but I love it.
Yeah. Ayun no, see? Like hindi rin maayos yung pag-exit ng isang dancer doon. So I think
Again, you're
I
being
love
too
their-
technical, but
yeah,
I love it.
I have to. I love their stage naman, their voices. Yung Kim Min-young lang talaga. Don't get me wrong, I love her, but could have been edited.
I
a
love
bit.
them. They're stable. They're one of the stable groups. When it comes
Yeah.
to performances, that's why. Look, I'm looking forward to Brave Girls. In this
Hoping
series.
that, and look at that, the LED at the background is confusing, clashing with the outfits. But anyways,
you were asking for red. Now there's red. Now you're confused.
no, I mean like if they were wearing red, it would be good. It
Yeah,
would be
but
a
then
good
like
combination.
you're asking for the red, and now red is present. Like
No, I mean red yung suot nila.
with the blue lighting.
Yeah.
And then
it
kung
would be
paano ko
good.
naging red yung lighting?
Okay lang siya. Kasi it's in a different shade. Yung mistake ng mga people dyan is like it's almost in the same shade. Kaya nangyari,
Yeah,
it
I
just
don't know.
reflected and bounced off.
Fucking, I could care
Yeah.
less, but I enjoyed that. Oh, this song is good too. But
But she's not in Queendom.
yes, she
She's-
is.
Yeah, she is. She's the host, but she's
Yeah.
not performing.
Okay, but anyway, so let's rank them. Like for you, how fuck, I can't even speak. Before we end the show, like what's your ranking for the first performances from 6 to 1?
Okay. Brave Girls is number 6. I'm sorry, I love you all, but it's 6.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not like we're expecting them to fail,
Wait,
right?
Are we including LOONA?
Obviously, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Brave Girls is 6.
We're only ranking performances.
Next, my number 5 is Wuju Sonyo.
Mm-hmm.
4 probably is Scepter.
Okay.
3 is LOONA.
Oh, you got
Second-
VIVIZ in 2?
Yeah, VIVIZ and 2 and 1 Yolin.
Yeah.
I like VIVIZ's stage.
Yeah, it was really good. I definitely agree with you. My ranking is a
the-
bit different to yours. We have the same number 1, obviously. But my last would be Kepler.
Understandable.
Yep.
Yes.
My 5th would be Uju Sonyo. And then Brave Girls. My 3rd would be VIVIZ. My 2nd would be LOONA. And then Hyorin as number 1. Look, I'm only viewing it as I can't say that I'm a casual K-pop fan because I'm way past that. So I know of these girls. I know what they're capable of. Like I don't follow all of them, but I've seen all of them perform, not live, but I've seen them. So I know what their capabilities are. I know what they can bring to the table. And like I said, this is a lineup that I do not hate any one of them. Like I like them all. So I'm just super looking forward to whatever will happen to Queendom 2. I am hopeful that Brave Girls in the rankings can bounce back. But like I said in episode 0 of this series, I really hope that VIVIZ or LOONA wins this. Really hope. Who are you hoping to win, by the way?
Yolin.
Does she need it? She kind of doesn't need it.
She needs it. I want
More than
her to
anyone?
win.
Or you
I
just want
to
her?
win.
You just
I
want
want
her to
her
win. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Are you a style? Or you just like Hyorin?
I'm a casual listener.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah. Look, Hyolin's my bias into Star. Like ever since, not ever since Bora was my first one. Like 98% of the men. But like I figured out that Hyolin's my bias in Sistar like after a good 2 months of listening to them.
Really?
So
Ako si Dasom.
Ew.
Why?
Ew. She's
We have this.
useless.
We have the same forehead. That's why I like her.
It's like she's useless. Like Sistar
I know,
OT3.
but she.
Fuck.
But look at that. We have the same forehead. That's why I like her.
Yeah, you kind of do. Just looking at your picture, it's like, yeah, you kind of do. Okay, but yeah, Hyorin for you, like, I guess like anyone could win, and we're happy about it, right? I mean, any one of these groups can win, and I'm super happy about that. Like, all of them have a story to tell, and I'm looking forward to how it's going to, happen.
Yeah, but I admit I'm kind of concerned for Kepler because they have the, least amount of songs.
Yeah, but I'm not, since fucking, like, they just debuted.
Yeah,
they're big
6,
regardless.
yeah.
I think, like, to be honest, Kepler needs this the least.
Are you sure?
Yes, guaranteed.
Yeah.
They just debuted. Like, they're set for like 2.5 years. Everyone's gonna be banking on them. They're there. They're omnipotently present in the rookie scene. So I cannot. I really
Di ba may
cannot.
joke sila sa show? Like, they're just there because they're Mnat's daughters.
Yeah, and like I can't say I disagree with that, but obviously they're very talented, right? I mean, there's like such a great group to stan. You should watch them on like shows that they're appearing on. Like, it's super funny. But they need it the least. Like, I hope Kepler doesn't win it.
I think VIVIZ and Cosmic Girls with Sonyo would win. If based on
My heart beats towards LOONA and VIVIZ. It's like I cannot
No,
start.
LOONA doesn't need to
Yes,
win,
they
to
do.
win.
Stop lying. Yes, they do.
Yeah,
They've been
they
there for a
don't.
while now.
Their stands are like everywhere.
Yeah, but like not in Korea.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah,
not a me
look,
problem.
look, screw you. But I feel that like, and stop lying. Yes, they do. They need this. They need this more than anyone. They need this more than
maybe in the Korean market they do.
Yeah, but how do you become big
internationally,
if
no.
you're not big in Korea? Get what I mean? It's like,
do like,
dude, that is not a right thing to say. Like, I might edit that out.
See?
I would probably edit that out, Julia. Screw you.
No. Don't.
No.
Don't.
I'm editing that out. Like, really. That's why you're being canceled in K-pop right now.
I don't know. Yeah, because they're shit.
No, you're shit, and you know that.
I know, right? I got people mad because
Yeah,
why
but
would you?
again,
Why would I spend on a banner for a birthday than a music show voting thingy? So
Again,
sounds like
I'm editing that out. But anyway, that's the show, you guys. Episode 1 of this series. We reacted to 2 episodes because we missed like 1 week. But like we'll
We
try.
did?
Yeah, we did. Like episode 1.
Really?
We did react to episode 1, yeah. So for the second episode, we'll try and do our best to react to episode 3 and mainly episode 3 only. I'm looking forward to that because did you see like the teaser? They're like gushing over LOONA. Everyone wants to cover fucking LOONA. See? All of the groups. Like when it
they
comes
have
to the
easiest
cover.
songs.
No, they don't.
They have.
No, they don't. Come on, Julia. Please stop lying. Please don't do this to yourself.
In terms
They
of
do.
vocals.
They do not have the easiest songs. They're vocally challenging, and the choreography will blow your mind.
My cats disagree.
Oh my god.
See.
You're a hopeless K-pop fan. You know that, right? I keep
Yeah,
you because
I really-
I keep you because I like you. Not as a
I'm
fan,
really
but as a person.
disconnected. I'm disconnected with K-pop right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
But yeah, like, at least like try with Queendom. I'll be having you back on the series like at one point. But yeah, hopefully like you change your mind after watching like some of the performances. But damn, like I said, hope LOONA wins, hope VIVIZ wins. I think they need it most. And please do not win Kepler. If you win, then like script is like just all over the place.
Oh yeah, because I forgot it's an Mnet.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Don't win, Kepler.
So they cannot win.
Don't win, Kepler.
They do not need it. Not that we're like, yeah, I am hoping that they don't win, but not because I don't like them. I love them. But they do not need this. Not at all. Please. Tangina nyo Mnet, please.
Mnet snake.
Mnet snake. So yeah, and Mnet, like, you know, in a nutshell, like they're really known for scripting their like a whole lot of their shows, if not all their shows. So that's the show, you guys. Episode 1 of this series, Queendom on the Kingdom. Again, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at the Kingdom Pod PH. You can follow me on Twitter at Yukmeister, and for Julia here, it's at Fuck Me I'm a Bitch 28.
No. You can follow me on Twitch at Len Banog. Yeah,
there you go.
The games there.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I gave up on Twitter a long time ago because all of the people there are idiots. Yeah,
including you.
Not really. Most of. Oh no, I don't support. You know.
Ay,
you know
nga
who.
pala.
So.
We don't support you know who. So yeah, we're cool. So yeah. All right, that's the show. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you again on episode 2. And yeah, see you guys. Say bye. Bye.
Happy birthday. Ay, joke lang. Bye-bye.
Sino may birthday?
Kunwari, ikaw.
Hey, happy birthday. Hooray. Bye, guys.
Happy birthday. Yay. Bye-bye.
The Kingdom Podcast is executively produced by The Voice, DJ Yuki, and co-presented by The Bunk Collective and the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, and all your favorite podcast streaming platforms. For inquiries, please email us at thekingdompodph@thebunkph.com, and don't forget to visit thebunkph.com/thekingdompodph. Thanks for listening to the show, and see you next time!